Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here, a very big welcome. If you've been here before, a very big welcome back. And we're going back to 2001. I haven't played this in probably a good 15 years. But apparently, Everquest is still around. And apparently, as a free player, you get 27 of 29 expansions. This is a game that was brought out by Sony back in the day. I'm pretty sure it was Sony. Yeah, it was Sony Online, I think. Anyway, it's been taken over by another company. I can't remember their name. But this is Everquest. This is one of the OG MMORPGs. And probably the third one I played. The first one I played was Ultima Online, and the second one I think was by Sierra, and that was The Realm. So we got our generic classes here. We got Barbarian, or race, not class. Classes are over here. Anyway, we got Barbarians from the north. We got Dark Elves, the Dwarfs, the Erudites, the Gnomes, Half Elves. And I'm sorry if the music is way too loud. I cannot find a way on this menu to take it down any. Then we got our Halflings, our High Elves, Humans, the Iskar, the Ogres. Oh my god, that looks like my sister. And we got the Trolls, the Vashia, the Wood Elves, the Froglocks, and the Drakin, which is half human, half dragon. That wasn't in there when I played. I think when I played up to, I think it was the one just after Planes of Torment, and then I got into Annika Online and World of Warcraft, and that sort of ruined everything for me. The classes we have, generic D&D classes: the Bard, the Beast Lord, Berserker, Cleric, the Monk. This one has 4 different types of magicians, basically, or mages. You got the Magician. You got the Enchanter. I used to love playing the Enchanter because I used to love doing CNC. Or not CNC, CC. Yeah. That's basically what this character is. This character is basically all about intelligence, attack buffs, speed buffs, mezzas, that sort of thing. You got the Druid. Basically, druids are much like druids usually are. They're healers, damage. It's a jack of all trades. You got the Necromancer, you get skeleton pets and spectre pets. The generic paladin, the ranger, the rogue, the wizard is just high damage all the time. You got your tank. You got a shaman, and you got your Shadow Knight, which is basically the paladin gets lay on hands for an instant heal. The Shadow Knight gets death touch, and the Shadow Knight gets a whole bunch of necromancer spells. The paladin gets a whole bunch of cleric spells. But we're gonna play Froggy. And we're going to play a Necromancer. No, we'll play a Shadow Knight Froggy, I think. Let's call him... my generic name when I play games like this. So as you can see, the graphics are terrible. Yeah, they are. And it takes forever to load. This, back in the day, was probably one of the... Actually, it probably was super popular back in the day. I remember having massive raids playing it. And I mean massive. We're talking basically like 40 people, or I think it was like you could have 50? I think you have like 50 people raids in this one. Anyway, we're gonna skip that. That's just basically the story of how you got captured by kobolds. Okay, I know how to do basic movements. What do we got? Oh, it won't let me see that yet. Mouse look, yes, I know. Much like every other one, you can zoom out, zoom in. I mean, this thing is laggy as hell. But back in the day, we didn't have quest markers like we do with stuff like, say, World of Warcraft and that. And we had to actually like type things in. Like you'd have to like hail them. And they didn't have this when I was playing, where you can just click on the word to expand it, sort of thing. Okay, what do we want? Okay. Where's he at? Oh, it's down here. So this game really wasn't... Where's the menu? Is that the menu? Options. General music volume. That's got to come down. Click through self, because I hate doing that. Click through mercs. Click through pets. Okay. Bit better. Anyway, back in the day, like, for stuff like that, that's still really loud. That might be a bit better. Did I already give that to him? Yeah, I gave that to him. I gave that to him. I gave that to him, did I not? Oh, never mind, I dropped it. There's a little baggie. But it wasn't easy like it is with stuff like World of Warcraft and that. This was like for quests and that, you would have to be like, you have to like, back in the day, originally, you'd have to like type in heal and then you'd have to look for the keyword. And then if it was like others, you'd have to type in like, what others? And that's how you basically progressed the quests. Oh my god, why are you doing that to me? No. Oh, I bet I know why. Why? Go away. Or is he counting as a pet? He could be counting as a pet right now. There we go. He was counting as a pet. Oh, I don't miss that sound. You would actually like see in the OC chat back in the day, it would be like whenever anyone would like level up, they would like just shout ding. But things like this, it would be like you'd have to type in like it would be like I wish. Okay, so find Absol and heal him. Absol, like they have like put a lot in here compared to back in the day. Like there was never this fine thing that gives you like a little trail. So he wants my weapon so he can give me a better one. That's 4 damage. And then it's basically like you just got to go through, talk to all these people. They're gonna give you like little quest things to do. These are all the achievements that you can get. Planes of Power, Shadows of Lucen. That one you go to the moon, if I remember correctly. Gates of Discord is when I left. But now they got all these. That's how long it's been. I get 10 silver and some experience. Like there is like a ton of like achievements to get. Okay, so did that. Done him, haven't I? And hail him. So, also one of the things back in the day, because you're going to hear that a lot. This wasn't a solo game. It really was not. I'm going to hire a healer just because. And we're just going to go off and kill some. Oh, actually, where's the spell guy? There's the spells. We'll get our spell. Guess I'd like to be blessed. What do we get? We got spike of disease. I didn't want to put socials there. I don't want to put socials there. I want to move that. Oh my god, it's been so long. When I played, the gems all went on this corner, and why it's not. Okay. So these are all your macros, I think. Okay. Why are you not going in there? I mean, you can change the size of them now. Okay. Spell out, cast a spell selected. Oh my god. Oh, and everything in this was like, it was a Bethesda style ish thing. I don't want a social. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Why won't you let me put that in there? Strike damage disease, spike of disease. Oh wait, I don't think I get spells for another couple levels. Never mind, I'm special. Okay. Get that quest. Get that quest real quick. And let's go kill some stuff. And in the early game, this, I don't have a shield, so I can't bat. Oh, well, I should be able to bash. Oh, it's if you got a shield or a two-hander. I mean, I look back on this game and it's like, I can't believe the amount of hours that I spent playing this. Granted, at the time, it wasn't. Okay, Spike of Disease does work. How about that? How's about that? one of the problems with this game when it first came, or when it was, or when I was playing it anyway, if you played a magic-based class, like half of them were like magic-based, half of them were just melee-based. But if you were playing something like a druid, and you would you'd snare kite because the druid has a lot of dots. So your entire thing would be your snare, your AoE snare, your brute, stuff like that. And you could take out things like 5, 6 levels higher than you. Sometimes without a problem. Sometimes you'd get stomped, but sometimes without a problem. But you would run out of mana so fast that... and there wasn't like in, say, World of Warcraft, where to get your mana back, all you have to do is drink water. No, in this one, you had to sit there. And if you had a really, really big mana pool, and you didn't have the buffs, basically it was really the enchanter. They would give a buff called Brilliance. And what that buff would do is it would increase your mana regen. And at the time, really, that was the only way, apart from the odd potion or two, that you could actually... Does that give... Yeah, see, that doesn't give anything. But you could, but that would be about the only way, really, that you could actually get your mana back faster, would be the buff from the enchanter. So enchanters were like in high demand. Like there would be enchanters that would just be chilling in the cities, just making platinum, just giving out these buffs. Cave bat. I need one of those, or I need a couple of those, I think, to kill. But like I used to. My two mains were Necromancer, and it was Necromancer, and it was Enchanter. And with my Necromancer, I used to fear kite all the time. I mean, it wasn't so bad with the Enchanter or the Necromancer. A lot of that was just fear dot, fear dot, fear dot. And I mean, you can do the same thing with a Death Knight in this game. Because you do get basically the lower level... spells that the Necromancer gets. I think the Necromancer like starts off with a dot and a pet. You get a little skeleton pet. It's actually pretty cute, but you can't tab target in this either, which is a pain in the ass. But it would basically be... No, I don't need that up there. I wonder if I can take him. Well, where's my healer? Oh, there it is. The cooldown on some of these spells is nuts too. That was the other thing, like, it was... Oh, I think I'm gonna die. And the big pain for this game was... Are you going to heal me or what? Oh. It would help if I turned it on. But at the same time, if you once you hit, I think it's level 10. There you go, set active. Once you hit level 10, when you die, you will actually lose experience. And that was one thing that I always hated about this game. Was like if you were in a raid and you were all getting clobbered. Like clobbered. Then what the hell are you doing? But if you were like getting clobbered pretty badly, you know what? Now that they're coming, let's see if they'll actually like help me this time. If he's still up. He is. I want to try that again. Come on, heal me. Oh, let's see if this thing can heal me enough. Probably not. But anyway, like you would lose a good chunk of experience in the event that you got wiped. It's not like World of Warcraft where you like take durability. And stuff like that. And basically call it into it. No, we'll play this game. Yeah, let's cook some rat steaks. Oh, you can have that. No, you don't want that. Oh my god. So clunky. So I'll show you how the trade skills work real quick before we end this. Basically, if it'll tell you what the trivial level is for it. And if it's blue, you have a 100% chance. If it's yellow, like the closer you get to it, the higher the chance goes. But as I said, as you do things in this game, you will skill up. Whereas skills. And you can basically max out on your level. So it's your level times 10, basically. And as you can see, all these, like, you have to cast spells to level up your spells. You have to actually, like, make arrows to level up fletching. Does this have common language? Yeah, it's got common tongue. This really didn't happen back in the day either. You had to like learn the languages as well. But there's stuff like pottery, tailoring, the generic one. Taunt is skill-based as well. Evocation, divination, defense, conjuration, channeling. You can make beer, blacksmithing, archery, all the weapon skills. But yeah, so this has been I don't know why I felt like going back in time, but it's nice every now and then to look back on things that you've done and just have a quick fun. So if you've so nothing for me apparently, but what's the bat wings? That's a, oh no wait, it is the bones. But yeah, so it's been an interesting look. I mean, I may turn around and play a bit more of this just to see if I can remember how to play it properly. And if I do, and I do start, and I do get out into the world, I may make another video on this. But yeah, this has been Everquest. This has been a blast to the past. And from Froggy and me, have a good one.